Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. I've already got my base face on. Today we're going to be playing with one of my Younique palettes. This is the Moodstruck Beloved palette from Valentine's last year. I'm going to attempt to do some sort of Valentine's look. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up my E40 by Sigma. And I'm going to start out with this lightest shade right here called Adored. And it is a very light pink. And I'm just going to dust that in the crease. And it's not going to show up a whole lot. It's just trying to get a little bit of something down for a transition before I go in with the other colors. So now that I've got that down, I'm going to pick up my Sigma E25. It's stained, but I'm going to go into this beautiful shade right here called Alluring. And I'm going to put that in my crease. So let me try to come in so you can see what I'm doing. And I am just sort of, I'm really sloppily placing that in my crease. Kind of in a rounded inner to outer corner. I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other eye as well. And then I'm going to blend it out after. Right now we're just getting the color on. I'm going to pick up my E40 blending brush and I'm going to go ahead and attempt to blend this out. And I probably haven't played with this palette for about a year. And if you notice, I brought it all the way down to this inner, I brought it all the way inside this, like next to my nose there. I don't know what you call that. But I really just want to soften the edges. And so I'm going to go in circular motion and windshield wiper motion and just blend this to soften it up and bring it up towards the brow bone. And by the time that this is all said and done, it might be an epic fail. I have an idea in my head, but we know that they don't always turn out how we want. I'm going to pick up the E30 pencil brush and I'm going into this deepest shade here. And this looks black, but it is a purple. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and I'm going to put it on this outer corner area. I'm going to draw a line a little bit along the lashes which is why I wanted the pencil brush. And then also kind of deepen up that outer corner. So I am going to pick up the E30 once again and just place a little bit more of that color out here. And I guess I don't really need that pencil brush to go along the lash line. I just thought it would be a good idea. Well, hello, Rexy. I have two dogs. One's a pit mastiff, and Rexy is my pit mastiff. Or his name is Rex, but we call him Rexy. And apparently he wants to play with Cherry, and Cherry is a purebred pit. And she just turned 7, and she's an old lady and a little bit moody. So I'm just working on this color. Not 100% sure what I'm doing. Just kind of playing right now. It's kind of looking patchy on this side. And I'm not really sure why. But, you know, it happens. For the lid, I am going to go ahead and wet this color. But this very first shade here, it's called Unwavering, and it's a very interesting color. It's a duochrome type color, and if I layer it over the top of another color, it changes the way that color appears. So what I'm going to do is, because it is a shimmer, I'm going to take a flat brush, I'm going to wet it, and then I'm going to apply it across my lid. To wet it, I'm just going to use my MAC Fix Plus. I have got to clean up my beauty area. It is a hot mess. I remember loving this color when this palette was first released. This was the color that I was after. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this across the lid. I was hoping with the Fix Plus that there would not be so much fallout, but maybe if I try to pat it on, that might help. That color is just stunning. Go ahead and do the other eye. see how it looked white in the pan? And then when I apply it to the lid, it takes on a different color. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that darkest purple shade and I'm gonna run that underneath my lower lash line. And I'm going to use a flat brush to do that with, like a brow brush that's just more flat. And I'll look up here, otherwise I am going to make a big old mess. Now I saw Younique came out with a volume 2 of this palette, and it's available this month only. And I really wanted to get it, but it's in a bundle. It's in what they call their kudos. And I don't want all the, I just don't want all the products that come with it. I just want the palette. That's all I'm going to do with that palette. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup because I did make a little bit of a mess, and I'll be right back. So for inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight, I am going to go in with the Amrezy highlighter. This one right here. I'm going to go ahead and use an e.l.f. pencil brush. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the inner corner. I don't wear, like if you've been watching me, you know I don't wear highlighter very often. But I do like it for highlighting my inner corner and my brow. I think that it's beautiful for that. I'm going to go ahead and take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil, and this is in the shade Perversion. And don't pull on your skin like I do. That is not a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and take the Tarte Maneater liquid eyeliner. I'm going to throw that on the upper lash line. Then I'm going to throw on some Better Than Sex mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I had a little bit of trouble with the mascara, and I needed to clean up under here. So I added a little bit more of that dark purple, and then I added the Alluring shade right here. So I kind of mixed the two of them and put them underneath my lower lash line. I set my face, and for lips, we're gonna go in with the, let's see, it's the Dose of Colors Mauve Story. This has been in my purse. Oh yeah. So I haven't used it in a while. I kept forgetting to grab it out. But I love the smell of this, and I love the color of it, and it just kind of goes with everything. So this is the final look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you do like what you see, be sure and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Have a blessed day, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.